perspective of a farmer, of a gardener. You could plant the seed, you still gotta nurture and care for that seed, even though you don't see anything. And then when you start to see something, you still gotta nurture and care for it because it's in a developmental process. Let's see who stick around when the seed and the tree there. See, once a year of fruit, man, everybody wanna come because there's abundance. They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. You know when the second best time is? Today.
What's good, y'all? What's good, YouTube? Pariah. Into my room real quick. Now look, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I understand that we busy, man. In this space, we often talk about self-improvement. Physically, mentally, spiritually. We always talk about being in a constant state of progression, but we don't talk about how important it is to build a foundation, to plant your seeds. And recently, I've adopted a mindset of, I'm a tree, I'm a plant, I'm a flower. And I have to do things consistently in order for me to grow. I have to nurture myself, take care of myself, watch myself and treat myself with care in order myself to really see progress. Because just like a tree grows from the roots. Meaning before it even goes up, it has to have a secure base to even grow. And there's nothing instant in this field. In this game, there is no instant gratification. There is no instant benefit. There is no quick fix. Everything in this space takes time. You know, building yourself to be a better person takes time. Building yourself to be the man you envision, the person you envision, takes time. With semen retention, it takes 30 days to even see benefits. And that's not even a kicker. Wait till you hit 90 days, 120. Then you really start feeling powerful. You know, with being physically fit, let's talk about the mind, body, and spirit. With the body just being physically fit, you don't just come out the gate running miles, none of that. I had to learn how to jog. I had to learn how to run with 1 mile. Then I went to 2. Then I went to 3. I got my mile time from 9 minutes to 6 in one summer. You know, that's 3 months of just consistent running every day. You know, I ain't make the team 10th grade for track, but I came out stronger and better by 11th grade. I promise you that. And it's really just beautiful because you're not gonna see the progression. You're not. When I look back, of course, I see that I progressed, but the state of it, me being in the moment, I didn't see no changes. I just so happened to just look back and be like, damn, I've grown. Or the people around me said, you changed. The energy was different. They felt a different me. And I noticed that. And again with the body, it's so important to build a strong foundation. Such as, okay, I'm gonna drink a gallon of water. I'm gonna do 100 push-ups a day. That's really how I got started. I decided that I wanted to run a mile every other day, and I'm gonna do 100 push-ups a day. That was 10th grade summer. That was my foundation to get me in the game of trying to work out. I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to just be physically fit. And then eventually, as I got deeper in my journey, I started studying more. And the more I knew about health and fitness, and the more the colder I got, and the more I just went into it. So, you know, and with the mind too, okay, let's say you want to be smarter. You got to read books. You got to, you know, read books, watch videos, and just live. Because as you know, life is the best teacher. So the more experiences I went through, the more I reflected. And the more I reflected, the more I learned a lesson from each situation. The more I read books, the more I picked up on, the more words I knew. And just naturally, my intelligence just increased. And there's different types of intelligences. There's emotional intelligence. You know, there's statistical intelligence. There's psychological intelligence, mental intelligence. There's a lot of different ways to improve in terms of cognitive output. And with me, mentally, I just wanted to do self-inventory. I had to look at myself and, you know, find all my flaws. It took me looking inside the mirror and says, okay, what do I want to change? What do I want to improve? What do I want to be a year from now? How do I want to look? How do I want to sound a year from now? And I had to work on that. And slowly but surely, I'm becoming that. I wanted to be a real wise man. A man that people can depend on. A man that people can go to for advice. And look, I'm manifesting it. But back to the main topic. Mind, body, and spirit. It's so important to plant your seeds, bro. And with the mind, it's about just doing self-inventory. But let me give y'all the moral of the story, because I don't want to take too long. I understand that we busy men, It's really just about planting a foundation, such as drinking your water, cutting out junk food, start running, start jogging, start doing push-ups with a mind, reading books, reflecting on life, talking to people, just going through different experiences with the spirit, expressing gratitude. It's the small things that add up. As you know, the snowball effect. Once you start, as long as you get the ball rolling, as long as you just stay consistent, you're going to grow. You're going to see progression. It might not be instant, but eventually the fruits of your labor will come. You will get a return on your investment. And that's all it's about. Just starting off small and eventually just increasing what you do over time. Because it's all about momentum. Once you grow into that tree, all the weeds will crumble. All the unnecessary things, all the BS, all the things that don't matter are just going to exit your life because you're too busy growing. All these things that are beneath you are going to go. Some things are just beneath you. Some things you don't even really need to worry about. What the next man doing, what he say, what she say, what's going on TV, what's going on across. None of that matters when you're growing, when you focus on you. Life is beautiful outside of the media. And I learned that during basic. Life is beautiful outside the media. But that's the moral of the story, though. Make sure to plant your seeds, man. It's all about starting small. It's all about just taking that one step of faith to start your journey. But with that being said, Pariah, and I'm gone.